Hi, my name is Lim Jichen and you can call me Jason. And today I'm going to share of some of the secrets and also the tips or actually how to win those technological competitions that happen very trendy, right, in the recent years. So I have been joining many competitions and events since the past few years for my very first year. So I've accumulated many of the knowledges and experiences that I have through this competition, and also some of the people actually taught me some of the knowledges I have. So basically, there are actually a few secrets that actually can win these technological competitions. So I would like to share it to you. And actually, in these secrets, there comes to a few segments. So the first segment, we're going to talk about the attitude and also the attire, and then we're going to talk about the great ideas. And thirdly, we're going to talk about the great ideas, and we're going to have a very great prototype, right? So once you have the great prototype, you're going to have a very wonderful presentation to support every single step in front of the whole process. So basically, what do you mean by a great attire and attitude? So let's say you're going to wear a little bit much more formal than the people who actually present during the event day. Which means that if they wear polo tee for presentation, and you can wear something like a formal, like a shirt, so that people tends to look at someone that actually wear a more neat and more tidy shirts like you, rather than looks people like wearing just polo tee, so it's very unpleasant to be looked. So that is an add-on point over there. And then you have to be very low profile, and you have to stay very courteous to the audience and also the judges, which means that you have to speak very polite to them, so that they will tend to listen to you more, because you speak very polite, right? And people are more pleasant to listen to you. And then once you have the attire and the things that have done, so you move on to a great idea, which means that any projects or any competition, they have to listen to great ideas. And ideas actually comes from a technology. For example, you can use some of the latest technology like the AR technology. It's the augmented reality technology, and you think of using that technology to solve what kind of problem that can be solved, or it's a world problem or some problem that happened in your lifestyle. So once you figure it out, that problem, right, and then you can implement it into something that that can able to make money, which means a little bit of profit. Which means that your product is not only able to solve problem, but it also able to bring you some income, some profit at the same time. So actually, it's a winning strategy there, so that people will think of it can profitable. So it's an add-on remark over there. And next, we will talk about the once you have the great idea, you're gonna have a great prototype, right? So what is a prototype? Prototype is something that you have to show your great ideas, which means that you have to visualize it for audience or the judges, that whether is this idea applicable, or is it reasonable to be applied in the real world. And once maybe you can create some product that is not fully functional yet, it's all right. You have to do it maybe like a 30 to 40% progress of the prototype. That will be good. So once you have the prototype, you're going to create something that the audience or the judges can interact with it, so that they can play with it, they can input some of their manipulation, and they can show feedbacks for them, and this would attract their attention, and also this will create a relationship and a bonding between your product and the judges and the audience. So more people will come along and play with it, and will like your product a lot. And once you have your great ideas and your great prototype, and now it's the most crucial part, is your presentation. So in presentation, a great idea with a bad presentation, it will become a bad idea. It's very logical. So you're gonna have a great idea, you're gonna have a great presentation, and then you're gonna have a very good output over there. So people actually will love to listen to you and see your product. So actually, how to create a great presentation? So in a technological competition, presentation comes in many forms. So there are a few steps. So the first step, you have to follow the rules, a 10-8-5 rules, which means that a 10-minute presentation, you're gonna have only 8 slides, and each of the slides only have 5 lines of text, which means that the text cannot be more than your graphical content, which means that in each of the slides, you cannot have more pictures than texts. So this will actually attract the attention of most of the audience and also the judges. And once you've done it, you're gonna practice a lot before the competition, before the real event day. Meaning that you have to speak to the mirror like 100 times or 200 times. It's alright, it's normal. even a good presenter have to prepare and strategize what can I present during the next day. It's very normal. So you have to create a script, you have to present in front of the mirror, like keep reading, keep repeating the thing until you go to the final day, which is the competition day. And when you stand on the stage, you're not having any stage fright. You will be very high confident, you're gonna have very high self-esteem, and at the same time you will catch all the attention of the audience and the judges. So you're not getting any afraid of whether there were interruption, because everything is already in your mind. So you have to speak it out with your own words. So it's very fluent over there. So with these tips, from having a good attire to a great idea to a great prototype, and last is the great presentation, I believe these actually are one of the formula that I have been discovered through many competition and many events. So these formulas are actually combined together and will form one last tip, which is how to deliver such entire formula to the competition. So actually this will bring back to your own, because this actually have to go actually analyzed through experiences. The more competition you join, the more experiences you get, and there you can actually analyze what actually fails you from winning the competition. So you learn from your failure and you will win eventually in the next couple of competition when you find it out. So I hope that you could analyze, you could digest what actually I talk about and understand it and implement it, try to implement it into your upcoming competition. And last but not least, thank you for watching. I wish you best of luck. Thank you.